Sports PBC, Sports Chaos. All right, PB, we're going to talk football right now. We're going to start the NFL. By the way, Thursday night, oh my God. Who the hell saw? Good thing we didn't pick that game because I would have had Philly all day long. I did with my friend from Rhode Island who loves the Giants. But Eagles lost to the Giants, and that was a blowout, 34-17.
Yeah, the Eagles are, man, I mean, I don't want to say this just yet, but they're slowly becoming the Baltimore Ravens of the NFC.
There's a concern
Um,
there. I agree with you. We're gonna pick our top four teams in the league so far in a minute. But yeah, there's a concern. And I got a couple stats for you. I didn't realize this. Eagles are 30th in offense right now, 31st in passing offense, and they're last in three and out, meaning they do the most three and outs in the league. And by the way, they've been outgained all 6 games this year.
yeah, they're
WTF.
yeah, and if you watch the games too, I mean, if you've seen the Eagles play, there's something missing. They're
There
not
is.
as crisp as the Eagles that we know. All they do is tush push all day long. Like they try to get into 3rd and 2 situations of when
The tush push 4 in a row the other night was disrespectful to the game. Do you agree?
yeah, when you run it 4 times straight, I
Like
mean,
that?
come
Like
on.
rugby style? Rugby style. Look, this is not rugby. It's the NFL.
Yeah, yeah. And they're still jumping. The refs aren't catching it. They're still jumping off the line,
It's
and they're
blowing
not
my
even
mind.
controlling. They're not even controlling the play within the rules of the game. That's the thing that bothers me the most.
Besides that game, last week, Denver goes to Philadelphia and wins that game, comes back to win. That's it. That's a huge statement. And we're going to talk about it in a minute because after this Philadelphia lost last night, that game last week, you don't have high hopes for Philadelphia, which we'll talk about momentarily. But we have to talk about one game last week that both you and I appreciate very much. The Pats go to Buffalo and win the game commandingly. What do you think of that game?
That was an amazing game, and it really just goes to show you what Drake May is capable of. Because here's a guy who didn't throw a touchdown pass the entire game, but yet made the plays when they needed to be made. He was Mr. Clutch. He was getting third downs, completions. He was scrambling. He was extending plays. He was throwing outside the pocket. He was doing everything you would expect a great quarterback to do. You don't need to score and have to have touchdown passes necessarily to win football games. You got to play games like Drake May played. It was a perfectly played game. I loved it. I think the Patriots are definitely on a different trajectory right now, especially given their schedule. I mean, their
By
schedule
the way,
is
you told me to hold my reservation because I said I was concerned about Drake May going into the season, and you're like, hold the horses, Z. And you're right, you're correct. He showed me more than I was expecting out of him, so thank you very much for that. So we'll see. Hey, by the way, Tampa Bay goes and does it once again. They win in the last minute last week. I mean, what is up with Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield's fine at home, obviously, right?
yeah. They're making a habit of that. They're staying in every single game. They're playing tough football. I actually enjoy watching Tampa Bay. They're one of the funner teams in the league to watch. Obviously,
I would agree.
Amika Ibuka is just, I mean, he's right now offensive rookie of the year. In my opinion, I can't see
Yeah,
any reason why he doesn't end
I
up
would
getting
agree.
that, especially with Omarion going down recently. And yeah, I mean, the only thing about the team that right now is a little disappointing for me is I love Bucky Irving. I think he's an awesome player, awesome running back, very dynamic. And him being out last week, he's out again this week.
We're gonna
I
pick
don't
that
like
game
that.
in a minute. That's gonna hurt. We're gonna pick
Yeah.
that game in a minute. Yeah, that's gonna hurt definitely. Hey, what about the Jags? I mean, they're four. They went to KC. They won last week. That's a big shock. I think we all had the
Yeah.
KC Chiefs winning that game, but they don't look pretty in any of the way. Even when they scored the winning touchdown, Trevor falls down not once but twice, gets up
Yeah.
and runs it in. Are they the most
Yeah.
unluckiest, the most luckiest team in the league?
Yeah, I was just going to say this is the glass slipper team of the NFL right now. That's what they are. They're a glass slipper team. They're winning games. They're finding ways to win games, but it's a glass slipper. It's going to fall off one of these days. As a matter of fact, I think it falls off this
Game.
weekend.
It's gonna be this week, right?
Yeah, I think it falls off this weekend. And this team is still, in my opinion, 8-9, 9-8 team. I just don't see this team continuing this trajectory the rest of the way.
Let's get into it then. Let's do some picks, and we'll start with the game. Seattle goes to the Jags. That's a 1 p.m. game, correct?
It is, and I know you hate that.
Oh, well, man, that's good. Oh, Sam Darnold's used to playing at 1 p.m. games because he was from the East Coast originally, but he did start at USC, so he is a West Coast guy. But speaking of two quarterbacks who were both, I think, believe both were number one picks. I know Trevor was. I think Donald was as well. They've had really good comebacks. Trevor this year, obviously, and Donald for the last 2 years. What do you think of this game?
I'm going Seahawks. I just think they're they're a more talented football team, and right now they're like offensively, this team's clicking. The Seahawks are clicking, and
I'm with
the
you. I'm
Jet.
going to go Seahawks as well. I think, much to your theory about the glass slipper, I think it breaks this week. And poor Trevor. And I love that kid to no end. I thought he was going to be the best high school, pro quarterback after college that we'd ever see, and it hasn't panned out for him. So I've got Seattle as well.
Okay. It looks like buddy G Money there's got the
Jags.
Jags in that one. Yeah.
I thought he did. Yeah, yeah. All right. Pats, go to Saints. You and I have been there for that game in the past. 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock that time. And the Pats took care of business that time that we went. What happens this week?
I think they smoke them. I mean, I think the Giant, I mean the Saints are one of the worst teams in the NFL. Let's just
You made
face
a
it.
good reference there that they beat the Giants in a shocking
That's
game.
that,
It got
that's
me a
what I
little
was
bit nervous. Got me a little bit
right.
nervous. But you're right. I got the same thing. I got Pats winning that game. And G Money, I'm sure, has Pats as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Giants just, I think they were on a high from their win the week before against the Chargers. They went into New Orleans. I don't think they were as prepared as they could have been, and they just played sloppy. They turned the ball over. They should
Yeah.
have won that game. So New Orleans win over the Giants was kind of a one-off. The Pats smoke them.
Yep, I agree. All right, 49ers at Tampa Bay. This is probably a 1 o'clock game as well, I think.
Uh,
I can't remember, but
no, it's a 4 o'clock. It's
oh, it
actually
is?
four
Okay,
o'clock.
all right. But still, actually not, but still, because now that I found out Evans, Godwin, and Bucky Irving are all out for this game, right?
Yeah, yeah. Now let's not, discount the fact that Rashad White's probably one of the best, you know,
He is.
RB2s on
Good
any
point. Good
team.
point.
So he's good. Ibuka is always there for you. I mean, I think they'll manage this game. It's going to be another final minute. They're probably going to go one way or the other. Take your pick on this one. I just think right now, and wait, let's not forget either. On the San Francisco side, there's a bunch of plays that are out too. Um,
There's one guy that's playing who's 3-0 in the
Mac
starting
Jones.
appearances for the 49ers. And it's the
Mac
reason
Jones.
why I'm going Mac Jones is back. The 49ers win this game.
Okay, I'm going to stick with Tampa on this one.
All right.
I like the home field. I like I think that they
If it was
figure
a
out ways
1
to cause
o'clock
them.
game, I would agree with you. But at this point in time, I like the 49ers. I think Mac has got a lot to prove. He's playing for a
Okay.
contract.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Lions at Chiefs. This one is the hardest one for me to pick this week. I'm not sure. What do you think?
Yeah, this one was kind of easy for me. I just think the Lions are a better football team. Kansas City showed me resilience, losing their first two, coming back and winning their next two, getting back to 2-2, and then they freaking lay an egg against the Jags. Like that was just pitiful. I mean, they didn't lay an egg. They put up 28 points, but I mean, they just didn't. It didn't look like they were ready to face a team like the Jaguars. To me, the Detroit Lions are the best team in the NFL right now, hands down.
I will say this though. After they lost to Green Bay to start the season off, they've really played no hard competition. The Lions, that is. No
Yeah.
one hard at this juncture. So I'm not going to give them a lot of credit. If they win this game, yeah, that at KC, yes. That's why I'm taking KC. Detroit, prove me wrong right now. I'm not ready for you to be anointed, to PB's point, best team in the NFL. So I get Chiefs.
Okay. All right. And G Money has the Chiefs too. I'm going Lions.
All right. All right. Bears at Commanders. Jaden Daniels is playing, right? I know he's questionable every week, but he's playing, last I heard, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
All right,
supposed
I'm
to
going
play.
Commanders then. I got Commanders. I don't think Caleb Williams can win this game any day of the week if Jaden's the other competition. By the way, Jaden went 3, right? And Caleb went 1 in the same draft, correct?
Yeah, yeah. And May went fourth, right?
Yeah. All right. So who you got?
Um, I'm gonna go Washington as well.
All right.
We
What
got a
G Money got?
trifecta there. Yep, trifecta. He's got Washington too.
Okay. Uh, I believe it's a Monday night game as well.
It is.
Cowboys, Panthers. At Panthers. I know Cowboys had a good win last week. Panthers got crushed by the Pats, right? What do you think?
Um, I like Dallas in this game. I mean, Carolina's just so. I mean, you can make the same argument for both teams.
You
Which
can.
team shows up, which
Yep.
team, um, but let's not get crazy about Carolina because they played the Dolphins last week, and the Dolphins defense is deplorable.
Yep.
You let a guy like Rico Dowdle put up the best running back performance of the year in the NFL against you. I
Totally
mean,
agree.
come on. So I'm all in on that just being a one-off type situation. Dallas played. I mean, the Dallas Green Bay game. They went toe to toe with Green Bay, who both you and I both had as one of the top teams in the
Yeah,
NFL
yeah.
after 3 weeks, right? So,
Yep. Yep.
yeah, I think Dallas doesn't matter. They're on the road. I think Dallas wins it.
I got Dallas as well. And G Money?
G Money took Carolina.
All right, let's make our college football picks. First of all, real quick, we're going to talk about what's happened in college football since the last week. You got Penn State losing last week, and you got Texas to UCLA, and then you've got Texas losing to Florida. By the way, the Penn State game, the 5th time all time that a top 5 school, top 10 school, excuse me, has lost to an 0-4 team. That's horrible. And then you got Texas, who lost to Florida as well. This is the first time the number 1 and the number 2 teams in the AP preseason poll have been knocked out of the top 25 this early.
It's been a crazy year so far with the top seeded teams.
It has been, right? All right, we get some top 10 or top 20 games anyways that we're going to pick. We're going to start with Indiana playing against Oregon at Oregon, which I'm watching right now. The game day show is on ESPN's College Game Day. PB, I woke up this morning, I put on ESPN at 7 a.m. And at 7:30, they were doing a highlight from the Oregon, and the place was crazy. It was packed already. It said 4 in the morning. These kids are already out there drinking beer, celebrating, having a great time. And it's going to be a madhouse. Do you agree?
I do. This is gonna be a fun game.
Indiana's number 7, Oregon's number 3. They're a 6.5-point favorite. By the way, they're 7-0 at home versus top 10. Meanwhile, poor Indiana, our friend Rick, 1-72 versus top 5 schools all time. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Oregon takes it to them. I think the 6.5 is seems a little high given how the teams are both 5-0, but going into Oregon on this one, I think it's a touchdown game. I think it could be a 10-point game, but I'm going to go Oregon. I'll lay the 6.5 on this one.
I'm with you with that. What's G Money? I think it's Indy.
G Money's got Indiana, of course.
Yeah, all right. All right. Number 6, OU in the Red River Rivalry. That's always tough to say. They play Texas down at the Cotton Bowl. Texas, we just talked about, is now unranked, but they're a 1.5-point favorite in this game. And by the way, John Mateer is supposed to play. It's still iffy. It's questionable. It's a game time decision, they say. If he plays the game, forget about it. I think they win convincingly, but if he doesn't play, I'm not sure. But I'm taking OU. I'm giving the points 1.5. I'm taking the points at 1.5.
Taking the points, yeah. Yeah, I'll take it too. I mean, that way, if they do lose by a point, we still win that one. So I'm going to take OU, and of course, G Money has Texas. Keep in mind as we go through these picks too, Z and PB have a much better record in college than G Money. So if you want to, we're not going against them on purpose. We're going against them just by happenstance. But yeah, so far he's got the other 2 teams. Let's go.
Bama goes to number 14, Mizzou. At the beginning of the week, I had no idea about Mizzou's strengths. I had Bama win this game. By the way, Mizzou is Bama's the 2.5-point favorite, right?
Yeah.
In our picks. Mizzou has a really tough running back, Ahmad Hardy, I believe is his name. The guy's a leading rusher in the country at this point in time. They've won 15 in a row at home. What do you think?
Yeah, it's tough. That's why the line's only 2.5. All right. You think it would be higher? I think Bama's the better team. I'm gonna lay the 2.5. I'm taking Bama.
I'm thinking Maine is the better team as well. Uh-oh.
Wait, you have Mizzou circled, right?
I
You
do,
can't
I do, I do.
every time you change, you lose. So you should stick with your Mizzou pick. I'm just
I'm
telling
gonna
you.
go Mizzou then. I'm gonna go Mizzou. I was about to switch, but I'm gonna stay with Mizzou.
All right. Well, I'll tell you this. G Money has Mizzou, so that's not in your favor. But
Oh
I'm going
shoot.
Bama. I'm
All
going
right, all
Bama.
right, all right. All right, last one. Number 15, Michigan at USC. We talked about USC when they played Illinois, who was ranked, and USC smoked. Illinois smoked them. Same thing here. USC's a 2.5 point favorite over Michigan, a ranked team. I don't get it. I haven't seen USC play it all this year. Merrick, they're on late at night. I don't see it at all. I get Michigan covering this game. What do you think? Oh,
Yeah.
taking the points and winning, actually.
Yeah, we're getting 2.5 with Michigan. Yeah. I'm taking Michigan as well. And ironically enough, G Money has USC. So except for that Mizzou Alabama pick, I'm all four of my picks are the opposite of G Money. And you have the one the same as him, the Mizzou pick. We'll see how that turns out for you.
I was about to switch, but you said don't. You stick when you switch with Z, so I didn't switch.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, man.
So
Thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon. Have a
hey,
great
wait,
weekend.
wait. We gotta say
Yeah.
one thing before we go off the air here. The Yankees lose. All right.
Good one. I like it. Boston guys to the end.
All right.